What's going on, fight fans? This is Capital Combat. The name says it all. I'm Rob Jarrell. As you can see, it's a little bit dark outside, but I'm at a fight party and I had to step out to do this video for y'all. This is my initial reaction to Floyd getting a TKO victory over Conor McGregor, which was expected. I didn't think he would get to TKO him, but what came into play? Floyd was more confident, even though he had a high guard, was more squared up. But as you can see, Conor McGregor really didn't have the footwork. He didn't know how to sit down on his punches. It was pretty much befuddled by the whole thing. And the biggest thing was the stamina issues. I mentioned it. Hakeem mentioned it. An MMA championship fight has 5 5-minute rounds. That's 25 minutes. Conor McGregor has only been 5 rounds one time, and that was in the second Nate Diaz fight where he was fucking exhausted. And when you're that exhausted in a win where you literally have more space running away and was even landing at will with Nate Diaz coming on in the second half of the fight, he's really not going to make it, because remember, a boxing match is 3-minute rounds. 24 minutes is 8 rounds. Once you get past 8, he barely made it through 8. I believe he won the 8th round, but after that, let's face it, he really didn't have much that he could do because of the fact that he's not used to going that far. And if you saw the fight, Mayweather slowly, he took some time. Conor won the first 3 rounds. I gave him 4 rounds in this fight. That's fair. But Mayweather started coming on. He started walking forward as Conor McGregor was walking back. That's not good, because that means he's attacking you and those punches are affecting you. But not only that, but Mayweather had the hardest punches, whether to the body or upstairs. Counter punches, even though Conor landed something, he landed a good uppercut. He landed that left only a handful of times, but they didn't have anything on him. Mayweather's used to that. Boxing is about the hands, and trust me, he was much better at it. So, I mean, it was expected. I thought it was going to go 12 rounds because Mayweather is smaller, but McGregor being bigger, being exhausted, he wasn't going to make it because he was getting tagged with right hands almost at will by that 10th round. And basically he dropped his hands, and they gave a TKO victory to Floyd Mayweather. Trying to get some light at the right spot, but, you know, I'm trying to do the best that I can. But the undercard was decent. Gervonta Davis looked a bit immature. He got a weird stoppage where he hit Fonseca behind the head. He went down. He kind of pushed him down as Fonseca was holding on. It was very weird and a little bit immature on his part, but he missed weight. They really need to talk to this kid and try to get him in line, but he got the win. Congrats on that one. Badu Jack looked great against Nathan Clever to get that WBA regular title. I thought it was a very good stoppage. He looked strong. His power carried. He was able to pinpoint his shots. He was very accurate. And Cleverly, who really is a volume puncher, really wasn't able to place it, had nothing on his punches after about the 3rd round. And in the opening match, Tabiti got a really good, solid, quality win versus an old but always game Steve Cunningham. I thought he threw some good combination punches, showed some really good defense. Cunningham might want to retire. He might have a farewell fight, but it's a good win for Tabiti. Overall, a decent card, not unexpected, all the results, but hey, I mean, that's what you get on this card. And Delorme lost, and I told you that he had a good chance of losing versus Yordenis Ugas. It was actually on Fox Sports 1. Ugas knocked down Delorme twice in 1 round, but Delorme got knocked down against Ugas later on in the fight, but Ugas won late replacement, and that's bad for anyone fighting Ugas because he could be anyone in the welterweight division, not in the top 5. But if you're going to use him as a late replacement, he's been used as a late replacement way too many times. That's bad business because he could definitely come back. But again, Conor McGregor, he stepped up, got his $100 million or whatever the hell he got for his fight. That's neither here nor there. It wasn't really that great of a fight, but he did put up as much of a fight as he could. Where does he go from now? He either goes back and fights Tony Ferguson or what's my man? Not Shevchenko. There's a guy in his division at 155 that he has to fight to defend that belt. Or he could stay at in boxing, but he's going to need about 2 years worth of work fighting 6 and 7 rounders, 6 and 8 rounders. Because can you really see him up against the Charlo brothers, J-Rock, Canelo, Swift, Hurd, Amir Imam? I can't, and neither can you. And definitely needs to keep his ass away from middleweight. So tell me what you think. Leave everything in the comments below. And until next time, fight on.